Okay, I like the over-the-top miracle swing being taught by Christo Garcia on his classic golf swing YouTube channel. This is not a severe outside-in swing path that might result in a slice. Here's Matthew Fitzpatrick, who has an inside takeaway on the backswing, but an on-plane downswing. If a downswing is excessively steep, with the right shoulder moving out too much toward the ball, the path will be out to in. A club face that is too open could then lead to a big slice. A slice is a very common problem among amateur golfers. Why does this happen? Here's a pitcher throwing overhand. An overhand baseball pitch feels more powerful than an underhand softball pitch. Here's an overhead tennis serve, which feels more powerful than an underhand cut shot. An overhand throw by a quarterback feels more powerful than an underhand shovel pass. So would it be possible to use this feeling of power in an over-the-top fashion, but without causing a big slice? So there's a YouTube video called Tom Watson's Secret to the Golf Swing. Tom Watson said in 1992 he was tired of swinging in to out and hitting the ball fat and hitting the ball to the right. Tom said, "To hell with it. I'm going to hit over the top of it like this. I want that ball to start straight." The rest is history. Also, for many years, Christo Garcia tried to shallow the club on the downswing, but he did not feel like he was compressing the ball. One day he thought, "I'm going to try swinging over the top." He hit a shot and was shocked at how solid the shot felt. He tried it again and felt that same compression on the golf ball. So how could Christo Garcia reproduce that solid feeling of over-the-top swing, but without causing a big slice? His first idea was to take the hands and the club back using an inside takeaway. A slightly closed stance with the feet would help that inside takeaway. Now, some modern instructors have recommended keeping the club head outside the hands in the takeaway. However, Christo pointed out that many golfers over the years have had inside takeaways, and Christo prefers this inside takeaway to the outside takeaway. For example, here is Bobby Jones with an inside takeaway from years ago. Here's Sam Snead with an inside takeaway. Here's John Daly with an inside takeaway. Very long hitter. Here's Matthew Fitzpatrick with an inside takeaway, US Open winner. The inside takeaway helps Rob Chaney to get his hands deeper and more behind him at the top. His left arm is near his shoulder plane. Straightening of the right leg helps to get more hip turn and more shoulder turn. The inside takeaway by Matthew Fitzpatrick helps to get his hands deeper and more behind him at the top. His left arm is also near his shoulder plane, and straightening of the right leg also helps him to get more hip turn and more shoulder turn. The deeper hand position at the top allows Christo Garcia to feel like he is swinging over the top when in fact the downswing is actually on plane. The phrase "over the top from the inside" means that the takeaway was under the plane and the downswing was actually on plane. The downswing plane is above the takeaway plane. Now here's Christo Garcia just past impact. He has hit down on the ball with an iron, creating a divot after the ball with compression on the ball. The club and hands feel like they swing to the left, and the chest rotates left with the feeling of the left shoulder moving back and around and up. I like to feel like my left elbow is moving to the left of my body and that the club shaft is vertical or even leaning a little to the right. I do not feel that my forearms are rolling over in a counterclockwise direction. As I go to the finish, I like to stand taller and straighter. I tend to hit a slight straight pull, meaning that my path is 2 or 3 degrees to the left, which is out to in path, with a face in the same direction as the path. Because I hit a slight pull, I like to aim and align myself to the right of my target at address. I love the solid feeling of compression of the ball that I get from the over the top from the inside swing approach. Notice that my weight has gone to the outside heel of my left foot. So check out Christo Garcia's Over the Top Miracle Swing at miracleswingexperience.com. You can pay for it for $197, or you can simply watch many of his videos for free at his Classic Golf Swing YouTube channel. So thanks for watching. This is Stephen Vig in San Antonio, Texas.